Hey there, kiddos. As we're getting ready for this unit, there are a couple things that we need to understand in regards to the vocabulary that we're going to be using in this particular unit as we're talking about division. And so in division, the amount of numbers or the amount is called the dividend. So in this example, we have these 20 M&Ms. They would be the dividend. And then because those 20 pieces of candies are going to be divided among 4 children, the 4 children is what we would call the divisor. So because we're breaking them up in groups of 4, it would be, or amongst the 4 kids, that would be the divisor. And then our answer, how many pieces of candy each kiddo would get, would be 5. And in math, that's called the quotient. But we're also going to be dealing with divisors that are not whole numbers, that are actually fractions. So if we take this example here of 20 divided by 4, if we had it instead as 20 divided by 1/4, what would that mean? That would mean take each piece of candy and divide it into a fourth, or break it up into 4. So we would take a piece of candy, break it up into 4 pieces. Take another piece of candy, break it up into 4 pieces. Take another piece of candy, break it up into 4, and so on until we've done that to all 20 pieces of candy. And what would happen? Well, this would give us 4 plus 4 plus 4. And if we did that 4 times 20, that would be equal to 80 pieces of candy. So in total, there would be 80 pieces of 1/4 of that amount that we started off with. Okay, so as we're going through our lesson today, the 3 words that you want to pay attention to are dividend, that's the amount that we're starting off with. Divisor, that is what we're breaking the pieces up into. And then finally, quotient. Quotient is the answer, or what our answer is, or what we're ending up with in our division problem. And we can see how there are times when we're dealing with whole numbers, which you are used to and you're accustomed to, you're like, all right, 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5. And that makes sense because if you use the inverse operation, which is 5 times 4, it gives you 20. So if you go in reverse. The same is going to be true as we're going through our division with fractions. We're just going to want to make sure that we are paying attention to what the divisor is. So in this case, our divisor down here that we just had is 1/4. What our dividend is, which is what we started off with, which is 20. And then last but not least, what our answer is, which is 80. All right, let's get going with our lesson.